Okay, so let's get right into it. Google just dropped one of the biggest updates to its AI tool, NotebookLM, and it basically turns it into a complete end-to-end studio for research, writing, and creating. And you want to know the craziest part? It's almost entirely free.
No, seriously. If you're out there juggling subscriptions for research, for writing, for image generation, for video stuff, you're going to want to see this. We're about to break down exactly how this one tool can replace a huge chunk of your AI toolkit.
Let's be real here. It's a lot, right? Every single day, there are dozens of new AI announcements and product launches. It feels impossible to keep up, and paying for a bunch of different specialized tools gets expensive and super complicated really fast. But what if there was a totally different way to think about it? Instead of an AI that tries to know everything on the whole internet, what if you had an AI that only knows what you tell it? Well, that's pretty much the whole idea behind Google's NotebookLM. Think of it like your own personal expert. You feed it your stuff, your documents, your research links, your class notes, whatever, and it becomes an expert only on that material. This is a completely different approach from something like Gemini or ChatGPT. And it's all built on three really simple but powerful ideas. First, it only uses your sources. So this isn't about asking random questions. It's about having a deep conversation with your own information. Second, and this is the big one, this means zero hallucination. Every single thing it tells you is tied directly to a citation in your material that you can literally click and check. I mean, think about that for journalism or legal work. It's a massive deal for reliable AI. And third, it's an all-in-one creative studio. And yeah, this slide just nails the fundamental difference. While other AIs are grabbing anything and everything from the whole wild internet, NotebookLM works inside its own little bubble, a bubble that you create with your trusted content. And that's what makes it so unbelievably reliable. All right, so now for the fun part. Let's get into what this thing can actually do, because this is where it gets kind of wild. NotebookLM has this feature called Studio, and it's all about turning your raw info into incredible, finished things you can actually use. So let me just walk you through a workflow that is, and I'm not kidding, a total game changer. Imagine you need to create a really deep, professional presentation on a complex topic, and you need it done in like the time it takes to drink a cup of coffee. Okay, here's how it works. First, you use this deep research feature. You give it a topic, say, Future Trends in AI for 2026. It doesn't just do a search, it creates a whole research plan and writes a full report from dozens of verified sources. Step 2, you take that very report and feed it back into NotebookLM. And then, for step 3, you just go to the studio and ask it to generate a slide deck. Now, what's so cool about the slide decks is that they use Google's new image model, Nano Banana, which is designed to be incredibly accurate with text. You know how most AI image generators just butcher text? Well, this one gets every single word right. The result is these clean, minimalistic, professional slides. It's a full, keynote-ready presentation from just a single question. But it does not stop at slide decks, not even close. You can take your sources and boom, generate an entire AI podcast with two hosts having a natural conversation, and it works in over 80 languages. Or you can turn a long 2-hour interview into a slick infographic. You can even get it to write a video script for you in the style of Mr. Beast or other huge creators. One of the most mind-blowing features, though, is the one-click video overview. You can upload a simple text script, say about a historical figure like Foucault, and it generates a full animated explainer video complete with a heroic documentary-style visuals and a professional voiceover. No animator, no editor, no voice artist needed. Okay, so content creation is amazing, but let's shift gears and see how this works for more practical, everyday stuff. NotebookLM is just an incredible tool for anyone who needs to learn, study, or just organize complicated information, and do it quickly.
For any students listening, this is basically a cheat code. Imagine it's 11 p.m., the exam is tomorrow. You just dump your textbook PDFs, your lecture notes, and any YouTube videos into a notebook. From there, you can instantly get a mind map to see how everything connects, create flashcards to memorize the important stuff, and even take a quiz that explains the answers when you get them wrong. You can literally understand, memorize, and test yourself all in one night.
And this organizational power isn't just for studying. Let's say you're planning a trip. You've got a bunch of blogs and videos you trust, but the info is scattered all over the place. Well, this is where a feature called the data table becomes your absolute best friend for structuring all that chaos.
You just add all your trusted links as sources, and then you ask it to create a table with columns like, say, attraction, cost, how to get there, and what people are saying about it. It pulls the data only from your sources and organizes it into a super clean, structured plan, just like this one for a trip to Japan. And then you can export the whole thing directly to Google Sheets.
And hey, here's a quick bonus use case, content repurposing. You can upload a single YouTube video, and in just a few seconds, NotebookLM can spin it into a viral-style Twitter thread and a personalized human-like LinkedIn post, all while staying totally true to your original content. So when you start to put all these pieces together, the value just becomes incredibly clear. This isn't just another AI chatbot. It's a unified platform for research, learning, organization, and creation all in one.
Now, just look at this table. What's really wild here is the price. I mean, yeah, there are paid tiers if you're a power user who needs massive scale, but every single feature we have talked about today, the podcasts, the videos, the slide decks, the study guides, is available on the completely free plan. Just look at that big yes right there in the free column. And this entire package is now available right in your pocket. The new mobile app lets you listen to audio overviews in the background, download your sources for offline access, and even use your camera to just snap a picture of a document and instantly turn it into a source. It's really designed for how we actually work and learn on the go. And here is Google's masterstroke. You can now take your carefully curated and verified research from NotebookLM and upload it directly into Gemini. This creates this seamless workflow, right? You get the grounded, factual power of NotebookLM combined with the broad creative power of Gemini, all while keeping you right inside the Google ecosystem. So let's bring it all back together. We've seen how one single tool can handle deep research, create presentations, generate videos, build study systems, and repurpose your content. Which brings us right back to that opening question. If one free tool can do all of this, what exactly are you still paying for?